Our next speaker is Pieter F.
This year, the Department of Justice sentenced 3 people for acting as illegal agents of the Chinese government by stalking, threatening, harassing, surveilling, and intimidating a Chinese-American couple in an effort to force them to return to China. Last year, the DOJ filed charges against 2 foreigners who engaged in a murder-for-hire plot against an Iranian-American journalist, author, and human rights activist who publicizes the Iranian government's human rights abuses. Also last year, a former official in India's spy agency was charged with masterminding an assassination attempt on a Sikh American in retaliation for his criticism of the Indian government's treatment of religious minorities. These are examples of transnational repression, which human rights group Justice for All explains is a dangerous trend where foreign states exert pressure on diaspora communities to stifle criticism and control narratives. To combat this trend, the California state legislature just passed SB 509, which will curb transnational repression in our state by training law enforcement how to document and respond to it. The bill, which was endorsed by the California Police Chiefs Association, will directly affect the Palo Alto Police Department when Governor Newsom signs it, especially considering the prominent local presence of groups which allegedly maintain ties to the Indian government. For instance, the HSS, which has dozens of cells throughout California, is, according to Justice for All, the international wing of the RSS, a paramilitary group which is the parent of India's ruling party. As the parent organization of the HSS, the RSS has a well-documented record of promoting anti-Muslim, anti-Christian, and caste-based bigotry and violence. The HSS itself has a well-documented record of approaching multiple local municipalities, including possibly the city of Palo Alto, to apparently solicit access to your political power. A frequent collaborator of the HSS, called the Hindu American Foundation, recently hosted a training session for Californian law enforcement in which they smeared Sikh activists as terrorists who should be surveilled. Notably, Palo Alto's police chief was invited to that session. Also notably, according to a recent claim filed with the DOJ, HAF appears to be acting as an agent of the Indian embassy and the ruling government of India. At their request and under their direction, HAF engages in political advocacy in the U.S. and represents their interests. No wonder that HAF is one of the only groups lobbying against SB 509. Considering all of this, I urge Palo Alto city officials to take a stand against transnational repression and in defense of the sanctity of American sovereignty by urging Governor Newsom to sign SB 509 without delay and by repudiating any further engagement with the HSS, HAF, or any other groups that may be serving as agents of an oppressive foreign government. And I have for every member of the council an information packet on the HSS and Hindatva.
Your time is up. Our next